In this video, let's explore Power Automate Flow, which you can create and then call within a Copilot Studio agent. Now, there are multiple ways to create a flow. This is one of the way through which you can create an agent flow, and then that flow can be consumed by your Copilot Studio agent. So, couple of options. One is you can create within Copilot Studio just by navigating to the flow section, or you can create a topic and then from within a topic you can create a flow. Now, this is the third option which I'm going to show you. Like you can go into Power Automate Flow itself and create a flow and then connect it to a Copilot Studio agent. So, how to do that? So there is an action called as skills. So here in a skills action you have a trigger which says when an agent calls the flow, trigger a flow from a Copilot Studio agent and respond to the agent. Now, things to look into, these are the parameter type which you can type in, like text, yes or no, or like boolean field, file, email, number, and date. So you get six data type of input parameters which you can use to pass the parameter from Copilot Studio to your Power Automate flow. Now, the moment you uh, enable the interface, like as you see over here, like this is coming from a modern interface. But if you see the classic interface, you get something called as a skill. So from a skill perspective, you can run a flow from Copilot and you can respond to Copilot. This is like again one and the same thing. Then we have a modern interface skill, which I just showed you. Here it looks something like this. So if you have opened Power Automate in a classic mode, you will see this action. And if you open it in a modern view, you will see the same screen, which has a trigger as when an agent calls a flow and respond to Copilot. So let me give you an example. Like I have this agent over here, international sports agent. This agent basically provides information about sports. Now, if you want to create a flow, you can navigate to flow, and then from here you can create a flow in Copilot Studio. So navigate to flow, create an independent flow just by clicking on new agent flow, and then you can create a flow. Another option is on the home page itself. Here you get an option of workflow, and then you can define in natural language what kind of workflow would you like to build. Okay. And the other options which you have is if you navigate to an agent. So let me go into the agent. If you're not able to find the agent, you can just search over here, and then the search is powerful, and then it will give you the agent result. From here, if you navigate to topic, and if I go into say maybe any topic over here, and if I click on plus, add a node, add a tool, and then from here I can create a new agent flow. Now these are the three different ways through which you can create a flow in Copilot Studio. But what if you have a set of individual or staff who only have license to Power Automate and they have built a flow in Power Automate, and then you want to consume that flow? And how do you create that? So you can create a solution within your Power Platform environment, and then you click on new, automation, cloud flow, and automated. You can type in the flow name, you can choose the flow trigger, but I can go ahead and just skip this. And now, as you see over here, this has opened in a classic interface. Now, in classic interface, if I type in Copilot, I will get skills as one of the trigger. So when an agent calls a flow, and the action which is available is like, as this is a trigger, it doesn't make sense to look into the action. But then if I go into the triggers, skills, when an agent calls the flow. So when an agent calls the flow, you will see that it says run a flow from Copilot. So that is completely fine. Now if I click on new step and then again type in Copilot, and here you may need to find skills. Now you can search for skills over here. You have something called as a Copilot Studio as well. You have Copilot for sales. So if I just type in say skills, and then here I get respond to agent. Okay. Now I'll click on save. Now, of course, you need to rename your flow and call whatever base on basis of the logic what the flow is going to do. But there are different controls that are currently available. Now, if I click on new step over here, you will see something called as Copilot. Now, I have typed in Copilot, and here you'll see Microsoft Copilot Studio. Now, if I click on Microsoft Copilot Studio, you will see a different action like evaluate agent, execute agent and wait, get agent test run, get agent tested. Now, this will not be helpful for you. Okay. So you just need to, if you are in a classic interface, make use of skills, and then this flow will be ready. Now you can go ahead and rename this flow. I'll just call it as non-playing sports, and I'll click on save. Now, once it is saved, we can just go back and then come again. Now, remember, this is a classic interface and see how our flow looks like. I'll go back and I'll click on the flow again. Now, what happens over here is once you save it for the first time and then navigate to the solution and open the flow back, it should technically open this in a modern interface. So it has opened the flow shell over here. And then from here, you can go ahead and click on edit. And now if you see, the control itself has changed. Now this is different when an agent calls the flow, and this is skills, and you respond to the Copilot. And now again, if you click over here, add an input, you get 6 data types to choose from. So you can pass a variable as it of data type text, boolean, file, email, number, date. And when you respond back to Copilot, add an output, again you get the 6 different output parameters. Now the whole purpose of this exercise is to show you that when you create a flow in a classic interface, you get a different control and the flow looks different, and when you go into the modern interface, the flows look different. So don't get confused by it. It is one and the same control. It's just that it looks differently in a different interface. Okay. And also we have a Copilot actions, which is completely different. Copilot Studio Actions. Also, if you click on plus and if you search for Copilot, you will get Microsoft Security Copilot, which is different. Then there is Copilot for finance, Copilot for sales, and this is the one which we saw, Copilot Studio. The only thing which will help you out is getting a trigger from a Copilot Studio agent is when an agent calls the flow and respond to Copilot. And then once your flow is ready, you can just click on publish, and then that particular flow will get published, and you can consume that within your Copilot Studio agent. Now this flow is ready. I haven't put any logic as such. I haven't put any input or output parameters. This is just for a demonstration purpose. Now how do you consume this? You go into your agent. Now what I would recommend is, like, if you have already opened this agent, I would recommend you to refresh the screen because we have just created this flow. That flow may not appear when you add that flow within your topic. Now, once this agent refreshes, we will go into the topic, and then within a topic, we will go ahead and add the built-in flow. So, okay, now you can pick up any topic. I'll just click on plus, add a tool, and then from here, once the screen refreshes, you will see this is the flow which we just created, get non-playing sports. And I'll click on this, and then you can perform various operations. Now, as it does not have any input or output parameter, it will not show either as it in on the input side or on the output side. And then you have an option to change the flow, and then within that you have an option to navigate to the properties and configure the latency message. And also you can go ahead and delete, rename, and refresh this action. So that's it, folks. This is how you basically create a flow in Microsoft Power Automate. First, we created the flow in a classic interface. The classic flow looks different. Now, if you want to view how the classic flow looks like, in the URL, you can just go ahead and say v3 equal to false. And then this particular flow will be opened in a classic mode. Now, as you see, this is the classic mode. And in the classic mode and in the modern mode, both the flow action looks different. It has skills in it, and then that has a different icon altogether. So don't get confused with that. It is one and the same thing. So that's it, folks. This is all about creating a Power Automate flow independently and then consuming within your Copilot Studio agent. Thanks for watching.